speed. I've never seen a goaltender move his pads as quickly as Grant Fuhr. At the other end, Whitmore's a big guy. He just likes to get his body in front of the shooter, stand in the way. We got a little ruckus going already, Gary.
Sandlak warming up with Ray, and there are two heavyweights before we even drop the puck to start the game.
Both lines putting out their muscle. Brad May and Presley for the Sabres on the wings. Sandlak and Momesso. That's a lot of hockey player out there, folks.
McGillney coming in the right. Murzin trying to get in front of him. McGillney's got a step. And the shot was high and wide. It ends up in the seats. And down goes McGillney. Hit by Murzin. LaFontaine doesn't like it. After the shot, Alexander McGillney got rattled by veteran Dana Murzin.
And then he seemed to stumble. Here's the timing. Murzin waits. There's the stick. And the two players will continue. And Murzin stumbles over top of McGillney, purely accidental. And it looked like he got him a knee right in the face. Good play by McGillney, but good timing by Dana Murzin to get back and deflect that puck over the net.
LaFontaine, McGillney on the right. LaFontaine lost it. Tried to bring it back to the forehand and lost control of it. Good coverage. Now LaFontaine is into it. Pat LaFontaine is really upset.
Well, someone's got to pay. It'll be Dirk. Dirk's going to take him out. He doesn't like it. LaFontaine fights away from his check.
Rolls along the blue line. LaFontaine can't find it. Went over his head. Oh, he got nailed. Pat LaFontaine nailed by Sergio Momesso from behind. And quickly, May moves over, going after Momesso. There'll be another Vancouver penalty with 3:30 to go in the first. Now behind the play, the pushing and shoving continues on. Buffalo Sabres number 19, Randy Wood. Now Donnelly drops his gloves with Murzin. Gord Donnelly of Buffalo, Dana Murzin of Vancouver. .40 left to go in this second period.
Donnelly came in as you see him leaving the arena, coming to Randy Wood's rescue. Sutton was in front of the net, and he was being picked. You'll see Sutton trying to be picked there by Vault. Sutton throws the left, and then Wood's going to pick the puck up. Murzin's going to come in and give Wood a good shot here, which was just off the screen. Now you'll see Wood to the left of your screen come back, giving it to Murzin. At this point, Donnelly comes in. He thinks that Wood needs a little bit of help.
Unable to be held in, though, by Ledyard. Oh, and there's a shot on Bodger by Momesso. He got the elbow up. Vancouver Canucks on top of the Sabres with 2:56 to go, and the tempers are going high.
Well, this is Rob Ray and Sandlak meeting there for the first time. And there's Rob Ray finishing it up. Of course, his famous tearaway sweater.
All fighters should have one.
He's escorted to the dressing room. Some hockey jargon before he leaves. I'll see you next period. And we're sure he'll be back with a cold back.
And that was not a fight, by the way, what you saw.
No, not at all.
It was not a fight. They've up their lead to 3-1. And remember, they fell behind in this game on the power play goal by LaFontaine. They have had the last 3 goals unanswered. Ray chasing it down in the corner. Murzin took the high stick from Rob Ray. Murzin's down. Ooh. Rob Ray bangs his stick on the dasher.
The Sabres were playing an aggressive style, but they're down 2 goals, and you don't want to take a stupid penalty. And that was not a good penalty by Rob Ray to take. Stick right across Murzin's head. The Sabres will have to kill it off and go from there, but that's not a good penalty. He's upset with himself, maybe upset with the call.
He's hollering at the official, and he's gone. That's a 5.
Yep, he's very upset. He's being ejected. But I think you'll see it was the right call. The stick came around with great force and great intent, I think.
That's the second Buffalo Sabre to be lost in this game.
Here he's coming now. A good hit by Murzin, and the stick comes right across the face. Was it intentional? I don't know. Hard to say, but it doesn't have to be intentional to get tossed out. There it is. Yeah, that's intentional. A good call by the referee, and that's got to smart.
Automatic if you get cut with a high stick. It's a game misconduct along with a 5-minute major. There's no question that Dana Murzin was cut. 2:56 left to go. Dana Merzen, Pat LaFontaine just jumped on him, and he gets punched for it. Dana Merzen's really upset. There was no call on LaFontaine. Merzen got up and punched him in the back of the head, and Buffalo's going to get another power play. And now he goes after Ledyard.
Well, Magoo missed the first one on LaFontaine, and he was watching the whole thing. I'm not taking a Vancouver side here. However, if you're going to call one penalty, the shot on Merzen, you have to call the penalty on LaFontaine. LaFontaine coming in is going to take a pretty good shot at Dana Merzen. He goes to the ice. Merzen takes exception to that, throws the left to LaFontaine. Magoo saw both, but chose only to call the penalty to the Vancouver Canucks. And for that, Merzen is quite upset, and he gives Ledyard a shot.
Our final, Canucks 3, Sabres 1. Back to Tom.
All right, Gary, you and Jim head on down to Pittsburgh for our matinee tomorrow afternoon.